Turkish background, is now playing for the X-Space Soldiers here at the minor.
It wasn't a lot of Hail Marys, but instead calm and calculated a lot of the time.
A lot of damage in. It's not going to be a kill to come out of it, but the rotates have arrived.
Boy,
Oh my God.
I don't know if I want a part of this caboose, but hell, he'll get Ariel at the very least. Now he's going to be hunted down by Alu, and he too turned away. So a consolation prize that comes and goes. There you have it. That's fine. All they want to do is rack up that cash. Through the smoke, the damage is done. Alexi gets a bit of a response back. Alu's being tapped, and he doesn't know where from.
Look at that. So they've just held all these rotates, and they even have Alu to circumvent the defense in Old Bomb with the MAC-10, but being very aggressive because they've got this. They've got the UMPs. They've got the
with M4s and an AUG all around him.
Curious to see how comfortable he'll look. Paz though. Whoa, my goodness, 3 kills. I mean, it's ladder. The kills are not that difficult.
Yeah, be careful, my friend. You are glass cannon, but you are also
AK. P250 and Deagle. Diverse. It's a diverse buy.
Right. Diversity is the spice of life. Maybe this one a little too diverse. No scope actually hits the player in the back. That's pretty funny. But it does still cost Yam his life, so no one's laughing for X-Space Soldiers. They've been pinched in both directions. Calyx, swift headshot straight through the eyes of Alexi B. And this puts it back into the 2 versus 2 as X-Space Soldiers stand side by side. Shoulder to shoulder.
I love these 2v2s because, I mean, as a CT, you wish you had all your teammates alive and everything, but it still feels 50-50. You just kind of have to decide, how well can I work with my teammate here,
But it's not going to happen. Major, not even in position yet from ladder room, but he could come down silently. Just going to have to lurk. Oh, but he makes noise. So, now it's obvious. He's on the exit. Alu, patient and waiting for Calyx to peek. That one's too easy. Major flies forward, and in a 1v2, he's going to have to move quick and swift, or...
Got a smoke, too.
Right? Grabs the kid on top of it all. Now, however, he's caught with his pants down. Sergey, perfect timing, and...
40 to 50 that you're aiming for.
And if Ents even pump the brakes for a moment inside of T-Con, then they're really not going to hit their mark.
Yeah.
Which they didn't. And of course, then it is easily cleaned up.
Setting up for a fast flash as players come out of upper major from the top of internal timings on CT side will tell you, oh, it might be a fake, right? But here Ents, they throw, all it takes is just a small fake to capitalize on his rotation. 5. Of
course.
So he should try to get comfortable if possible. Calyx is here to help him out. Very nice spray. What is that?
Just perfect. Spot on. Now the MP5 can just focus all its attention down on ramp. Alu missing a bit of a zinger, and Calyx grabbing himself the 3rd frag of the round.
Then pull off some cool stuff already. And it's X-Space Soldiers going to try to answer with some Ivy aggression. Wow.
Alu ready for it. Anything further than a peek from Ivy. Paz, however, drops bomb twice. Sergey falls right on his portion of the map, and this time he's rewarded with bomb. So Ariel tries to fly back his way around the site. Major could be completely blindsided, most certainly is. So they have a minute to get this bomb back and figure out where Engines got off to. But he's playing in the smoke. And X7's already given himself away, reloading in the corner, making all sorts of a ruckus. Now that goes both ways, though. The back of X7 only dealing half of the damage. The nade nearly finishes the job. Now Alu spots him, and
off this angle, and it works.
Yep. He is still sitting outside of the door. Good for 2. Again, he's picking up these multi-frags. A trio comes his way. Bomb once more thrown into the dirt, and Alu has to clutch it 1 versus 4, but he's tagged up so swiftly and swarmed right there. Ooh, Paz, not covered by Yam necessarily, but luckily he does pick up those pieces. Makes up for it with a 2nd kill. Ariel once more trying to sneak his way into the A site, but Engine catches him. He wants it real bad. Yam has, however, picked up a 3rd. Is that true?
I think so.
You better be sure.
I could only use my anecdotal evidence of seeing maybe 3 or 4 outies in my life, but...
Scoped in and ready. Major's dealing with the 1 threat towards ramp, and a little tippity tap of the AUG is good for 3. There's the 4th, and how about the 5th? No plant. Ents come up empty-handed.
And they've also accelerated this lurk on Alexi B right up the middle of the site. Major, however, is here to trade, and so is Engine.
Yeah, Engine these most recent rounds has been really good from the back of the Ivy train, playing within the yard, making it really tough for Ents and cleaning up these lurks. And he nearly finds him with just the minute amount of timing. Sergey's going to get tagged by the nade, and he hears the footsteps. What a swift flip.
After they have that victory, they've got a worse buy than Space Soldiers. 2 ops for Space Soldiers, and 1 rings off. Calyx brings home a kill. Bomb's getting planted nice and early.
Yep, but at what cost? 3 versus 5, and so much damage done already versus Space Soldiers, yet all 5 of their members standing tall. There's the wall bang straight through the pillar of the windowsill. Calyx down, that's 1 of ops removed, and still another standing. Bomb ticked about halfway, and I feel as though the rest of Space Soldiers are waiting for Engine to activate this. He's easily going to drop Alu, and that's the biggest anchor of the 3 remaining ENT members. But now it falls on only Sergey, and Sergey alone. Major inside of the smoke, going for the default use. The spam is there, but the shot is not. However, neither's time.
Oh my god, they don't have it. Whoa, ends. They pull another one out of that. They're going to hard clear him as well. Oh, or do they?
X7 with the spam. Now that flash comes in. That's the support you were just talking of. Imagine if Calyx could follow with another Deeg.
Tough spot to be in. His teammate is not exactly that close. And immediately just goes out. But
he knows. Oh, he knows.
2-3 outside. No one's going for information. That's one thing I wish Space Soldiers did a little bit more of. Oh my goodness gracious.
That's not even fair. Yam spots nothing other than the headshot through his eyes, and it is all just Engine left. 1v5 in the final round of the first half. This is looking like an ENT double digits T-side on train, and that Launders scares the hell out of me.
What if Sergey's like 30 years old, but he's been drinking stem cells for the last 10 years?
I never know what they get up to over in Finland, so
yeah.
What's Natu's angle here?
Earn it. It'll be a bomb plant to potentially go out. Yam has that line of sight down the back of Old Bomb and make sure to deliver on the kill as well. 4 players up for the retake and a good amount of map control both ways.
Yep, these 2 players on the site themselves, they know they're locked into these duels, so the headshots start to come forward in a flurry. Here's the push down ramp. Alu blinded in the process, still able to regain vision, and here comes Sergey from the cubby. It's Alu with 2 and Yam with a retrieved M4, almost finding an additional kill. What a blunder that could have been. Mind you, there's so many rotators already in the bomb site that by the time Calyx gets there, he's done. Problem is now that the smoke is gone. Does someone come help X7? No, he charges. He hears the pins on the nades. You know what I thought. Major's out from above. Doesn't even need to pick up the kill. It's
and
Yams.
They have traded for information in a spot they're not likely to give up because they have lost Ivy as well. So they're going to be thinned out outside.
And deep, Alu's vision blocked off, so it falls on Sergey, and he is gone. Paz instantly tears him apart. Alu comes in for the repeat, nearly taking down a second player. But there's a man in close proximity. That's Engine just outside of Z. He hears the rotators, tries to run forward, and X7 will punish him for it. Alu also decides to move his feet forward. As he gets behind the oil tankard, Yam's going to extinguish this fire, and Major gets dropped from at the top of the train. Alexi doesn't even allow him to retreat. I mean, one after another, they've all fallen. This is a team ace nearly, other than from Sergey. So everybody's... Who needs it on an inventory? It's already on the ground. There we have it. Smoke in their face. Not going to have them resist the temptation to charge down into B, where Sergey lies in wait. He's got a chance to reset the crosshair, but Paz will still best him. All the while, Engine has opted to run down lane. He gets the element of surprise versus Alu. This consistent op presence in the back of the bomb site can always be good for dwindling numbers down. But he's going to try to wrap around. And sure enough, finds Engine. Paz alone. 1v4 with a kill already on him. He'd need the ace to clutch, and that's just not gonna happen.
Turks.
Not today. Not here versus Ents. Although you could argue Ents one of the favorites here for the European minor. Coming out swinging so far. Aerial just over the lip of the smoke, and well, there's a man on the lip of the train. That's Alexi B with a double frag. Major tries to pick up Bomb, but you've got a MAC-10 in the
back lines to make sure that no one can fall back.
A strong A defense here. Another follow-up frag leaves 3 players left for the T's. Major smoked off, can't find his footing into the situation yet. Engine just floating around T-Con as he gets peppered by flashbangs and stray bullets. It's not a fun position to be in, especially when you're already down by 9. And it seems as though all of Ents could survive what is this final round. Engine and Major gonna try to make the most of it. Deagle and Galil is all they'll have to play. Smoke will fade, and at that moment, expect the push. The duel goes the way of Major. He actually upgrades into the Galil, but again, as we said, the rest of Ents are all ready to rock and roll, and they have rocked